Hello, everyone. How are you all? Hope you're okay. Let's talk about PetIQ. I talked about this company last week, but I want to talk about it again because they just released their third quarter financial results. And they are up over 17% after hours right now. So that tells you they had a great quarter. Let's talk about it. Let me read you this article from, I don't know, Yahoo Finance. Here we go. Net sales were $209.7 million for the third quarter of 2022. That is at the high end of the company's guidance for the quarter of $200 to $210 million. Net sales for the third quarter of 2022 decreased 0.4% compared to the prior year period. For comparative purposes, net sales increased 1.3%, excluding $3.5 million of sales in the prior year period related to the previously disclosed loss of distribution rights in the prior year period. Third quarter product net sales were in line with the company's expectations as it benefited from consumers returning to its core product categories and trading down from more expensive treatments into its PetIQ manufactured brands. The company's new product launches in 2022 have continued to perform well. The third quarter 2022 gross profit was $50.8 million, an increase of 20.7% compared to $42.1 million in the prior year period. Gross margin increased 420 basis points to 24.2% from 20% in the prior year period. Adjusted gross profit was $53 million, an increase of 14% compared to $46.5 million in the prior year period. Reflecting favorable product mix including the success of the company's manufactured product portfolio, such as the recently launched product NextStar. The company also benefited from pricing and services segment optimization during the quarter. Adjusted gross margin increased 290 basis points to 25.8% for the third quarter in 2022 compared to 22.9% in the prior year period. Selling, general, and administrative expenses was $46 million for the third quarter compared to $45.3 million in the prior year. Adjusted selling, general, and administrative was $41.3 million for the third quarter of 2022 compared to $39 million in the prior year. As a percentage of net sales, adjusted SG&A was 21.9%, an increase of 40 basis points compared to the prior year period. A significant driver of the increase in adjusted SG&A expenses was continued marketing investments of $2.1 million to support the growth of PetIQ's manufactured brand product portfolio. Net loss was $49.6 million for the third quarter of 2022, which includes a $47.3 million non-cash goodwill impairment charge, compared to a net loss of $8.3 million in the prior year period. Adjusted net income for the third quarter of 2022 increased 62.1% to $4.3 million, and adjusted earnings per diluted share was 15 cents compared to adjusted net income of $2.7 million and adjusted EPS of 9 cents in the prior year period. EBITDA was $12.8 million for the third quarter of 2022 compared to $5.9 million in the prior year period, an increase of 115.8%. Third quarter adjusted EBITDA was $19.2 million, an increase of 17.4% compared to $16.4 million in the prior year period, and above the company's guidance of $16.5 million to $17.5 million. Adjusted EBITDA margin increased 140 basis points to 9.2% compared to 7.8% in the prior year period. Adjusted gross profit, adjusted gross margin, adjusted SG&A, adjusted net income, adjusted EPS, adjusted EBITDA, and adjusted EBITDA margin are non-GAAP financial measures. The company believes these non-GAAP financial measures provide investors with additional insight into the way for a definition. Okay. Man, that must have been boring. But really, the gist of it is they had a great third quarter, and it's a great company. Look up my past video that I did just last week on PetIQ. Get the breakdown, and you might want to jump on in this. I love it. So that's it. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.